What's going on, guys? Machine here. I have a question for everyone. Do you remember, maybe you've heard of this game, it's called Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation 1? I'd hope so, because Final Fantasy VII was one of the most influential RPGs ever made, and will go down in history as having one of the most epic storylines, hands down, ever. Well, yes, this game is old. It was released back in 1997. It was one of the first kind of 3D graphic RPGs ever made. Nonetheless, it's an epic game, and some people never finished it. Some people love the game so much they want to go back and play it again, but there's a little bit of a problem. See, some gamers can go in and play a game and not worry about the graphics if it's an old game, and other gamers, they're used to playing games like Dragon Age, games like Mass Effect, and they're just used to the new graphics. And they go back and try and replay a game like this, and it's just not really that great for them. Well, there was hope at one point that Final Fantasy VII would be remade by Squaresoft, but it never really happened. Kind of got put on the back burner. They said, there's really not budget for it, or blah, blah, blah. Well, I have good news for you guys. I stumbled across a website today that was very interesting. Check this out. FinalFantasy7PC.com. Basically, there's a website here that has a lot of mods for Final Fantasy VII. If you go into the mods section and look over here on the right-hand side, there's one called Team Avalanche's Graphical Overhaul. So you click on that, and basically this is a brilliant mod. It's a huge project that basically aimed to replace the world textures as well as the 2D background textures within the game. It's in a beta stage, but the graphical overhaul is pretty awesome. It comes with a huge GUI overhaul, which improves the graphical quality of the main user interface, upgraded spell effects, world map, retexture, you name it, they threw it in here. And if you just look at the screenshots here, the one here on the left is before the patch, the one here on the right is after the patch, and you can actually see huge shading updates, huge polygon updates. I mean, they really, really went the extra mile in this. So for those of you that want to go back and play the game, I would definitely check this website out and at least give it a whirl. There's a forum that I frequent, and people are going nuts over this, trying it out. They said it's awesome. There's a lot of other mods in here that you can check out, a lot of tools, editors, and whatnot. But if you never got to play Final Fantasy VII, or you want to play Final Fantasy VII, but you just can't handle the old graphics, don't wait on Squaresoft, because I really don't think it's going to happen in our lifetime. And if it does, awesome. But in the time, for the time being, check this out. Links are in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Machine out.